Hello, my dear students. How are you? I hope you all are fine. So, I'm your EVS teacher. Let's start with the chapter 12, that is Respect Food. Here in this chapter, first of all, we'll talk about food spoilage. Food spoilage is a disagreeable change in a food item's normal state. Whenever food is exposed to air or moisture for a long time, it gets spoiled. It develops a false odor, changes in color, becomes slimy, or develops a furry layer. These changes can be detected by smell, touch, sight, or taste. Food gets spoiled if it is not stored or packed properly. If some food items like fish, meat, bread, tomatoes, they are not eaten soon, they will get spoiled. Other food items, they can be stored for longer period of time, but all foods items eventually decompose. There are two types of food. First of all, perishable and non-perishable. Perishable food that gets spoiled quickly is known as perishable food, like fruits, vegetables, milk or milk products. All these are examples of perishable food. Next is non-perishable food that lasts for a longer period. It is known as non-perishable, like wheat, cereals, nuts. These all are the examples of non-perishable food. Next is food preservation. It is a process of storing food to keep it from getting spoiled. The taste of the food and its nutritional value is maintained through preservation. By preserving of food, it prevents diseases or food poisoning. Symptoms of food poisoning are vomiting, stomachache, diarrhea, fever. All these are the symptoms of food poisoning. Food is preserved for other reasons also. Sometimes food needs to be transported to other areas where it is not grown. To maintain its taste and nutritional value, it is important to preserve food. If we want to make off-season fruits and vegetables, if we want to eat, it is available to people throughout the year. We have to preserve them. So there are many methods of food preservation. First is refrigeration. Freezing helps to preserve food from the time it is prepared till the time it is consumed. Freezing and refrigerating food involves storing food at a temperature lower than needed for bacteria to grow. This keeps the food fresh. Next is drying. It removes the moisture from the food and prevents the growth of microbes. Dates and raisins like kishmish, they are preserved as dry fruits. Next is pasteurization. This technique is invented by a French scientist, Louis Pasteur. It is used to preserve milk and other food items. Milk, it is heated to a very high temperature and then quickly it is cooled down before bottling or packaging. This kills the microbes and does not affect the flavor of the milk. Next is canning. Canning is a safe and an important method of preserving food. In this method, food items are placed in airtight jar containers and heated to a temperature that kills microbes. During the heating process, air is driven out of the container and as it cools, a vacuum is formed inside the container and it is sealed. Like fruit, vegetable, jams, pickles, like achar, they are preserved by canning. Next is salting or curing. Salting, it draws out the moisture from the food and it kills the bacteria which is present. In cold temperatures, meat is salted so that it does not get spoiled. Cured meat can last for months. Sugaring. Sugaring is a process in which food is first dried and then sugar is added. This sugar can be in crystalline form of raw sugar or in the form of sugary liquids like honey, syrup or molasses. Sugaring is used to preserve jams, murabba, fruit, vegetable like ginger. Pickling, salting, sugaring not only help to preserve food but it also add flavor to the food. One must respect food and use few of these methods to prevent food from getting spoiling. So, thank you my dear students. Bye bye.